What's going on today, birthday boys? I am your host, Eric Biggs, as always. And with me is the Whataburger Poppy. The Latino with the Pinot. JP, what's going on?
Hey, man, nah, just living, bro. Taking it one day at a time, man.
Oh my god, he's using colloquialisms or something. Isn't that what that's called? Am I using the wrong term?
I've never heard this word, dude.
A colloquialism?
Colloquialism.
Yeah, isn't that
Spell
like... Didn't know. How about this?
Is it Q?
Yeah.
I'll put it up for the audience, because I think this is made up, dude.
I don't think so.
Colloquialism. Oh, okay. Now that we're talking on this, it is unkempt. I checked it out later in editing, so...
Really?
Yeah, it's unkempt, not unkept. So,
that's goddamn unkept over there.
Conquotio or whatever you're talking about, I bet there's not even a word either, bro.
Dude, I bet it's real.
What word was it?
Colloquialism. Something like that.
That's not even what you said the first time, dude.
Colloquialism? I need backup.
Somebody leave a comment below if this is a fucking word.
I think it's a word. I think I'm just using it completely wrong. I don't know. Never mind. We're moving on.
Fair.
All right, so it's but what's kempt then?
Unkempt?
So like kempt, that means something's nice?
Yeah.
And it's
Actually, I don't know. I didn't look up kempt. I just looked up unkempt for the sake of winning my argument.
Well, I would have deep dove that a little bit more. I had some follow-up answers to some of my dumb guy questions.
Kempt, original language of origin, Greek.
I know.
Scholars maintain its original meaning was lost many years ago.
You see the dude that's all he does? He just does videos about like the origin of words. It's so cool.
Bro, dude.
It's just this like fat white guy with long hair, and he's always wearing a bandana. Wearing glasses. He seems very smart.
Dude.
And he's just like, it's like phrases like break a leg started, and this, and he like goes and like takes it back, and then it's super fucking cool. I watch him way too much.
What the fuck? Yeah, you should send me a link, man. I can probably cancel my Ambien prescription.
I think you
fucking
get into
snooze fest. No way, doggy. If there ain't tits or like somebody's naked, count me out, man.
Dude, it got Mark Norman's autistic ass interested. I figure.
What do you mean? He's on the show?
Yeah, he did an episode with the guy.
Oh, fuck.
Because he just watched him and he's like, this guy's really cool. And he just like, I don't know if he, like who DM'd who, but he talked about it like either on We Might Be Drunk or maybe on Rogan. And he was just like, yeah, you see this fucking guy's explaining the origins of shit and all this and that. And so.
Why, did he do it pretty fun or what?
Yeah, it's just cool. Like, I don't know. He has like fun graphics and stuff. And I don't know. It's adult fucking Miss Rachel probably.
I don't know that.
Oh, you don't know what that is?
No.
Oh, yeah, dude. I always forget that like.
I'm old.
Well, like, you have like no kids at all in your life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't have, like...
You have kids in your life?
Well, like, I have, like, kid-adjacent people. Like, I have, like, cousins that have, like, really, really little kids.
Oh, yeah.
So I used to, like, hear about shit. Miss Rachel's this lady that during the pandemic, she was, like, an elementary school teacher. She started a YouTube channel just, like, teaching kids at home. And she's now worth, like, a fucking $1 trillion or whatever. She's just making fucking bank, and my one cousin, his kid's like 1 or 2 now, and he's like, it's the most brain like numbing thing ever. He's like, but his kid loves it because it's just.
How
like,
old is the kid right now?
I think probably getting pretty close to 2.
Okay, so
it's like the like super like early learning stuff.
Yeah.
Where it's like colors and numbers and shit. And they're just sit there this whole...
Dude, I'm a producer guy, you know, I've always wanted a kid's channel. Because, look, this is
terrifying.
like minutes and hours that just get consumed and raking in this ad revenue that the parents aren't concerned with or don't care, you know what I mean? They're like, oh, fucking Rachel's acting up here, bitch. Just fucking watch... Yeah.
Birthday
Miss
Boys,
Rachel for a little.
Birthday Boys goes rated G.
Dude, should we think about this? Okay, what if we do like a kid-friendly like teaching skit real quick. You
All
know
right,
what I mean?
so
Birthday Boys is kind of like a kid's kind of name.
Stop it. Stop it. You know how much BDSM has been talked about on this fucking channel? It's fucking...
You know what I mean? Like Onward, man. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah.
Like, I'm pretty sure we can do like us like
an off branch.
Yeah, we have for adults and for kids, you know, birthday boys for kids. Oh, that still sounds kind of bad.
Yes, this sounds so creepy. Just a 40-year-old single guy and a 26-year-old fucking degenerate comedian being like, let's make kids shows. Sounds terrifying.
No, dude, money-wise, I mean, plus there's... Let's do it. Okay, look, what do kids need to learn, man? What is a 2-year-old, 3-year-old, 5-year-old learning? Colors?
Yeah.
Okay, colors is easy, right? Because we'll start with brown, probably the most important color of all kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's the color of me and sand, coffee, three greats. Three fucking great things right there, right? Yep. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and then like red. That's the color their dad turns after he's drank too many beers watching adult Birthday Boys.
Sure.
And he gets angry with the chair, you know, or whatever.
Yeah. Are you talking about Japanese people or?
No. That That's yellow, I think. Where's Bobby Lee at? Get Bobby Lee's ass in here right now.
God damn, we went off the deep end, kids. We're sorry about that. Let's reset. We can't really say anything racist about blue, right? Blue is a beautiful color. What's your favorite color, dude? I don't think I even know this. It's kind of a gay question, but ignore that gay part.
No, but like, I'm gonna circle back on that. But I think I have two: green and orange are my two favorite colors. What about you?
Red, baby.
Red. Oh, I wore this just for you.
Green and orange, those are like secondary colors, man. That's kind of characteristic of a beta, kid. So watch out when you're picking your favorite color. You gotta go primary only.
Turns
I don't know
out,
if this is a fact. This is misinformation.
But we'll go with it.
Yeah. Elon just said it the other day.
So. Yeah. Doge is investing millions of dollars right now into finding out what favorite colors make you a pussy.
Green and orange. Okay.
Yeah.
I like it.
I always wanted to be a blue, you know,
blue guy.
However, that was my brother's favorite color, so I was like, green. And then as I've gotten older, orange and green looks good on all vehicles, or majority of vehicles.
What about wearing wise? Do you wear these colors?
Not a lot, really.
Oh, okay.
Especially like whenever I was driving my car a lot. Because to be a guy wearing an orange shirt, getting out of an orange car, looks psychotic.
Yeah, man.
It looks like, what the fuck, guy?
Like a guy who wears a Green Day shirt to a Green Day concert.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. But so going back to like the question of like, what's your favorite color? Do you think it's weird? A lot of your like standard like first date, getting to know people questions, you never ask like family members whenever you get together. It's always like, oh, how's the career coming? You never go like, hey, what like songs have you been really into here lately? Because I feel like that's a way funner conversation than like, how's the corporate thing going along? You know what I mean? Like it was whenever I was home for Christmas, I was like going over to my grandma's to see some of my cousins I hadn't seen in a while. And I was like, is it going to be weird if I'm just like, what kind of bands you been listening to here recently?
Wow. Okay.
Like I feel like that's not something you ask people.
Like family anymore.
Yeah, like you know what I mean? Like, when's the last time you asked that at like a fucking cookout with some friend? You're like, you know what I mean?
Like when you're visiting family or like with your boys or something. I think I do that with my boys all the time. We're always sending like movie recs and shit. So
yeah, I feel like with friends you do more, or like your buddies like plays a song and you're like, oh fuck, I've never heard of this, and then but like I don't know, I don't think I've ever asked a family member like, well, what's good music you're into right now?
So you want to ask your family members dating questions. This is pretty healthy, I think.
Yeah, like I think that's a fun
Midwestern guy. Yeah. Hey cousin, come over here.
Where do you like to take broads out?
All right, was going. I was thinking something different there.
Yo, I know. I shut you down.
You went. Yeah, you kind of beat me to that fucking shit.
Yeah, I don't know. Would you find that weird though?
No.
But also, you're a music guy.
I am.
So I feel like a lot of people talk to you about music.
Yeah. Okay. Like I went to see my family on Thanksgiving, and my nephew was probably the guy I spoke to most of the time. Andre, shout out, love you, buddy. And yeah, we talked about music and podcasts for fucking hours, dude.
Yeah.
We stayed up talking till like 5 a.m. drinking. Even when my sisters were there, like we were coming up with like YouTube channels or businesses like doing bits.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah.
How old was
my
he?
Sister or my nephew?
Your nephew.
He is probably like 32 or something like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so
okay.
he's
I don't know why, but I was just whenever I hear nephew, I was thinking of like a 16-year-old.
Oh.
He's
like, 9.
Yeah, so he's 9. He's like, have you ever heard of Green Day, Uncle Japes? And you're like, actually, I wear their T-shirts to their concerts. Circle back. Circle back.
Yeah. Loved it. Yeah, I don't know, man. It might just be like how different families like operate, though, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. Plus, I'm older. I think when you get older, people aren't as asky about that shit. It's more like, let's just fucking enjoy the time we got because we're fucking close to death. Here,
we're all gonna die any minute.
Yeah, it's more just like you do you.
Yeah.
I'm proud of you and happy for you. So let's just talk about fucking old Spanish music and fucking movies we've been watching. You know?
Yeah.
I mean, that's kind of how it worked, dude.
Yeah, I feel like movies are like a common discussion in my family, but like, yeah, I don't know if music ever. I don't know if I've ever heard like a music conversation. Past like my one uncle was like obsessed with Elvis for a while. He got divorced for the second time and just like made Elvis a personality.
Really?
Yeah, it was in like
Is your uncle cool?
Yeah. So he was like, it was super cool whenever I was a kid because like he had kids, but they were already off in college. So
When
like
you were a kid?
whenever I was a kid.
Yeah.
So like the whole time I was in like elementary school, he was just like bacheloring it up. Like he was just like a divorced guy with a bunch of money. And he'd just be like, you want to shoot fireworks at moving cars and stuff tonight? You'd be like, yeah.
Come here, nephew. I got you this new drum set.
Yeah, dude, like.
Was he that kind of uncle?
Yeah, well, like I got dynamite from him whenever I was not old enough to get dynamite.
Of course.
You know what I mean? Like, we really did one night go and we were laying in his backyard shooting fireworks at cars as they drove down like one of the highways. And then we shot one too close to the car because like he was trying to time it out where like it was far enough in front of him that it wasn't that big of a deal. We blew one up like right in front of somebody's windshield and they slammed on the brakes and he goes, all right, we're going to go inside. And then we got inside and he goes, we've been in here all night.
Yeah.
And we were just like, okay. I was like 8, committing felonies. But yeah.
Speaking of felonies, dude.
Yeah?
I have a question, dude. I was watching a movie the other day, and I was thinking about, you know, how I'm into, like, horror a lot. Like, what if something went really bad, dude? Like,
okay.
And we needed to cover it up, kind of. Look, I think we should come up with a scenario where we both kind of wouldn't want to... You ever seen,
So we kill a hooker. On accident.
Sure, let's roll with this. I like this. This is great, absolutely.
I don't know if that's where you're going, but that's...
Yeah, okay, like, do you think you would fold and, like, want to call the cops? Or would you, like, let's decide to hide a body, dog? You know what I mean? Because there's been tons of movies like this, and, like, there's always that one guy that you're always, like, suspect is, like, going to fucking feel too guilty. And
you're like,
go to the
I
cops
gotta
or
shoot
something.
this guy, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're out there digging a grave, and you're like, he gets in the bottom of the hole, and you're just like, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why'd you take me on this fishing ship again?
Yeah.
Eric, you know, I don't even fucking like fish.
Why do we have so many cinder blocks and such little rope? Don't you worry about it, buddy. No, I think it would depend on the situation.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Because like,
somebody busted in here, and they are acting fucking crazy.
All right.
So you shoot them.
Okay.
But we're wasted. So it's not the best thing to be calling the cops. And then we find out that person didn't have any weapons or anything. We might get in trouble for that,
or
right?
Or plant a weapon on him, obviously. Come on. It's 2 steps ahead.
Oh, yeah, the unregistered weapon that you have, the tax is fucking filed off, right?
Hey, this is going on the internet, big guy. yeah, calm down. Wait, you don't just keep a pistol in your sock with no serial numbers? I just pull out 2 guns. I got 2 burner guns.
But you get what I'm saying, dude? Like, if they were, like... Yeah, let's go with that scenario. Okay. Like, we kind of, like... We're like, fuck, dude. This looks kind of bad. You know what I'm saying? Also, like, you could get in trouble for this. Like, even though... Yeah. Like, what if you had blacked out? It was like a whiskey episode.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? And some guy came in
here. And I still got a clean shot off. You call me bullseye, dude.
Right between the eyes.
Yeah.
All right. You calling the cops, or are you going to be like, JP, will you help me hide the body, or what's up?
I think it depends on where we are. If we're
right here. We're walking right there.
I think I would, because there's no way
they call the cops?
There's no way they wouldn't show up, because there's so many apartments around right now.
For a gunshot.
So if we shot a gun...
That's true.
Like, there's no way somebody isn't calling the police.
That's true. Then we're fucked, because we're...
Because then if we're in the middle of cleaning it up and the cops roll up, that's way worse.
Yeah.
Where if we're like, hey, man, we were just hanging out. This crazy guy came in. He started attacking my boy.
Oh, so we just... Then we'd fabricate a story at that point.
Yeah, because then it's...
That's how we do it.
Yeah, it's 2 against a dead guy.
Yeah, okay.
So like, our story goes.
We'll be like, punch each other up a little bit, and we'd be like, oh, this guy fucking came in and attacked us and shit. So Eric, like, shot him because he punched Eric a lot of times. Look at him. He's all fucked up.
I was in fear for our lives. That's fucked up, dude. Because, like, you would still get in trouble, but it wouldn't be as bad, I don't think.
Yeah.
Because, like, Texas is still... And also, we're in Texas. It's a stand your ground state.
What does that mean exactly? Do you know?
It means like you don't have to choose to, like, you're not legally supposed to, like, run away. There's some states where, like, you're supposed to, like, if there's the legal option, like, you are supposed to run away.
Oh.
Where Texas is like, fuck that, pussies. You gun them down to the goddamn streets, all right? So, yeah.
Let's just play the other side of it, and let's say something else happened, and we decided we were going to hide the body. Do we have any ideas to do that? Because I think that's a cool thing to explore. I've also seen very many, like a few movies and shows. I mean, even Breaking Bad, they got rid of people, like, with acid in the tub and shit, you know what I mean? I have heard, and I think I'd be a fan of, because of Hannibal, the movie, a pig farm. Do we know anybody with a pig farm, dude? 'Cause I think I would like to even see it. You know what I mean? Just throw them in there and just, like, check it out. Like, oh, fuck, man, it's fucked up.
Break a guy's kneecaps, make him fall down in the pig pen.
Just ripping a heater in a trench coat, looking all menacing and shit.
Yeah, yeah. I know that there's pig farms, like, outside of here, but I don't know where any of them are, and I don't know
so
anyone.
We'd be fucked. We don't have a pig farm right now. What other ideas do we got, man? Are we burying a bitch? You know what I'm saying?
Dude, just, I don't know. There's so many fucking homeless people here. Just go throw them, like, around Austin. Just, like, go throw a guy in, like, an encampment.
Oh, so you're thinking, like, but what if we leave hair fibers on it or something? Look at this hair, dude. They know exactly where it came from.
No shot, dude. I feel like
you'd be comfortable with dumping it somewhere.
Yeah.
I'm thinking like, we gotta end this person. This, like, I don't want any fucking bones, teeth left and shit, you know what I'm saying?
See, I mean, that's the case if you're taking out somebody, if you're like planning a hit on someone. If you're like...
Okay, so we plan to hit on a hooker, then...
Well, she won't be missed.
She ripped me off, man. $180 that one time, dog. Got in my wallet and shit.
That lackluster blowjob. Remember, kids episode. But yeah, no, I think it's all. But I think if you were, because the bad thing, you can't bury a body here.
I think we could somewhere, dude.
Not around here. The bedrock is too, like, close. There's not enough like soil. You can't like dig an 8-foot hole. You're gonna hit the limestone.
How would you feel? Do you think you can chop up a body?
I think I would have to really hate the person.
What tool would you use?
Probably either like a grinder with a cutoff wheel, or like a skill saw.
Skill saw.
Yeah, it's like a, I don't know.
Like the saw one from Saw?
No, like an electric powered one.
Oh, okay. I was thinking chainsaw.
So it'd be so messy.
Let's get a little messy, bro.
Like any of it would be so messy. I don't know. Yeah, cutting somebody up.
Or a machete.
Dude.
I feel like strong, long, like hits.
I feel like you'd do it 3 times and you'd be like,
it's like hitting a piñata, bro. You know what I mean?
It would take so long.
It's from my ancestry, bro. You know, I'm made for this.
The Mayans did it, dude. Yeah. No, I think you want a power tool.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I could chop somebody up.
Yeah, no, I don't think so. I think it's one of those you'd be like, and then you'd start to be like, Yeah, this is gross.
Yeah, like, I'm scared.
Yeah.
Throwing up.
Yeah, well, did you watch the Penguin series? Mm-hmm. I'm only on episode 2.
Okay.
But he, like, sends the kid to go cut the guy up and, like, sever his head. And then he gets there and they only cut off his pinky. And he's like, what the fuck did you do? And he's like, I thought I could do it. And then that's all I could do. And I'm like...
Yeah.
I'm like, that's kind of funny. Of like, yeah, I'll cut this guy up. And then he's like, fucking clippers to a pinky.
So episode 2, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What do you think of it so far?
I'm a fan. I like it.
Yeah.
I'd say it seems very, it's, very like mafia style TV show.
It's put together pretty well. There's a couple episodes in there that got a little bit corny for me.
Yeah.
But the end made up for it so well. Yeah, I'm not a spoiler guy. I hate doing that to people. But I'll let you make your own decision on it.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah. Say I'm excited to watch it. Just because I think it's a cool. It's kind of a cool thing of like doing a spin-off series about one of the villains.
Yeah.
But they're not doing this thing of like trying to make him a fucking hero.
Yeah.
That pisses me off.
But he's still likable, man.
Yeah, he's likable.
And later on, more of the episodes, you start seeing more of his faults and like see more that he's fucked up. But I think I still liked him, and I think that's what the writers were intending for us to still like him, definitely. Dude.
Yeah, well, and I think is like they're always kind of likable. Like you can't. I don't know. I think it's very hard to make a movie where you hate the guy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, I don't know if that's ever really been done.
Sure. That's a good point, man.
Like, because I don't know, my wife was watching that serial killer show, The You.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I was kind of in and out, would, like, see an episode or two. So, like, I never really got into it, but it seemed like they framed that very much so, like, yeah, this guy's like a serial killer rapist, but isn't he fun? And you're like, that's odd choice, Netflix, but whatever.
Yeah. He's drinking kombucha.
Yeah.
He's going to yoga. You know what I mean? He's doing all the cool things.
He's got serial killer cages. What's the big deal? Who doesn't like a guy that's crafty?
But bringing it back to the superhero stuff real quick, I did watch the new Captain America.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What are your thoughts?
It's fucking terrible, dude.
What?
DEI is destroying this country, dude. I don't fucking
That's
believe.
wild.
Yeah. Dude, it was so bad, man.
Really? See, I loved it.
You've seen it?
Yeah. And I look like the guy that would have that complaint.
That was a joke, man. I mean, I like the new Captain America.
Double down. Say it. You want to say it. What do you want to call him? Captain what?
I can't spoil it, dude, but I've been spoiling it to everybody else, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that ending, dude, was so stupid.
The ending was dumb. The ending was dumb.
Well, what else is there to like then, dude?
The ending had the problem that I was afraid the movie was going to have. But
what a letdown.
There were so many ways they could have solved that because it is a superhero universe where they could have just had
somebody else
show up and be like, I got you, bro.
Yeah, they had Winter Soldier there.
Yeah.
Why the fuck didn't he come out at the end?
Well, because he would have just got fucking rocked too. But
oh my god, dude.
Yeah, it did bother me that him and the new Falcon.
That he was black?
No, I said, but they never used guns. I'm like, you're the military. In every other Captain America movie, he has guns. Captain America has guns. Winter Soldier has guns. The Falcon has guns. They shoot people
No, they're taming him down, maybe? I don't remember Captain America ever having a gun, though, dude.
In the first movie, because he's fighting in World War II.
Oh, yeah, the war.
He's fucking shooting people in the face with a 1911, and it's dope. It's like, hell yeah. And then in the last one where Sam Wilson, Anthony Mackie's still the Falcon in Captain America Civil War.
They're using guns?
He is. The Falcon is.
Falcon is?
Yeah, he shoots a bunch of people in the beginning of it. Whenever they're fighting a bunch of Hydra guys, he's got little pistol machine guns that pop up out of his wrist.
Oh yeah.
And he's like, "Blah!" He's also doing kicks and shit and whatever, but he is shooting people and you're like, yeah, that makes sense. You don't have superpowers. Use a gun. Fucking
Man, I want to spoil this movie so bad.
But, oh yeah,
the Captain America movie.
Yeah, it was good all in all. It
was a waste of time.
I was happy with it. Because I also liked that they had him getting his ass kicked quite a bit throughout the movie.
I could see the next movie being better, but this one... Okay, I can't ruin this movie, but if you've seen it, the Stephen King horror movies, have you seen those?
No. That's the clown guy, right?
Yeah, the clown guy.
Yeah.
Okay, I loved all of the movie until the end when they're like, no, we don't believe in you. We don't believe in you. And they basically beat this guy by coming together and screaming at it with their emotions and shit. I was like, oh my God, are you kidding me, dude?
Yeah.
People walked out of the theater oh, that was so cool. And I was like, these people were fucking...
Yeah, they're pussies.
Yeah,
they should have shot him.
Sheep, man. Real asshole.
Why didn't they keep that thing on him, dude? Again, little blicky. Pop that balloon. Say, guess what, bitch? Yeah, I don't know. I think a lot of superhero movies have the final act is usually it's the hardest point to kind of wrap up. I think that's been the problem with all the Fantastic Four movies that have been made. Have you ever watched any of them?
Yeah. I've seen them. There's two, right?
So there was the two from the original.
Yeah. I honestly didn't think they were that bad, considering there wasn't a Marvel Cinematic Universe back then.
And
for it just being a little pop-off or whatever.
Yeah.
Jessica Alba in the first one, I'm going to be watching. You know what I mean? She comes out, naked in the scene for a little bit. I'm a fan. Just for that scene, it was a good movie. You know what I mean?
That's first one,
my stance.
The first one was way better than the second one.
The second one seemed like they didn't have all the pieces they needed for it and shit.
I think
it
that
seemed
was
rushed as fuck or something, dude.
Yeah, because also I had one of my uncles actually say one time, he's like, yeah, I usually don't have much faith in a movie if it's not 2 hours long. I remember him saying that and being like, that's kind of dumb. And then as I've like watched more stuff, I'm like, there's a little bit of truth to that. Because like sometimes then the storytelling's a little rushed, or they like wrap up a final battle too fast. Like, I don't think comedies have to be that long, but I think like dramatic movies or things like that, like sometimes you just, especially like the action stuff, sometimes you just need more time to tell a story. And I think that second one, it was like, it wasn't very long. It's like 90 minutes or something. So the whole thing, it just felt like I don't know, it seemed like they were like got budget cuts in the middle of the movie or something. But the problem with the first one is they have this whole giant lead up of like, oh, Dr. Doom, and then they beat him in 4 minutes. And you're like, that's the baddest man on earth that we're supposed to be worried about? Like, they all tried to fight him, and then they were like, teamwork's the answer.
Yeah.
Again, what are we doing?
Okay. Well, I think they may have fallen into like a pit because they may have been thinking very much like one-offs back then, when now you have people planning for like 20 fucking movies coming out of a fucking series or out of these characters and shit. So they're like, but they did tease Galactus. I forgot his fucking name. Yeah. The Eater of World or Galaxies.
That's who the Silver Surfer like works for, basically. Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I remember that. So they teased him at the end. So maybe that's what they were trying to do. Like, so we'll give them like a cheap or easy cat that they can beat up on in the first episode, because we have to build 4 people's like origin stories.
Yeah.
You know, so that's going to take some time. Maybe the bad guy won't have that much, but part 2, and we already have that shit established, and we make it more like villain heavy or something. Yeah. If they were thinking that far ahead, if those were made now, that's what they would have had to been thinking. You know what I'm saying?
And I think that it was kind of that they, because like they were kind of riding on like the X-Men franchise thing. Like that was all like
adamantium.
Yeah.
In the new fucking Captain America, dude.
Yeah.
God damn, that part was exciting. As soon as I saw it, I was like, oh, dude, I was waiting for this, dude.
That's how they're launching. They're supposed to be launching all the X-Men stuff.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't look into this anymore. Okay. Yeah. You know I don't watch this nerd shit anymore, dude.
It's awesome.
It's super dope. I'd still watch a movie for the Avengers and X-Men kind of collision movie. I would watch that.
There's a new Fantastic Four movie coming out.
Okay.
And Pedro Pascal is playing Mr. Fantastic. I'm very excited for that casting.
Who else do we got? Do you know anybody else, or do you think he's gonna make a good Mr. Fantastic?
Yeah, I think he's gonna be a good.
Because I think I would have made a better Mr. Fantastic.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, just putting that out there, Marvel. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I have made 100 episodes of Birthday Boys with Eric.
That's very true.
Yeah, you know, and you could be the Thing. Potato.
Just potato. Right. If you could be cast as any superhero, is that who you'd pick though?
Mr. Fantastic?
Yeah. Like any of the universe, DC, Marvel, whatever. If somebody just came to you and said, JP, we're going to make you a superhero. Doesn't matter if it's already been made or what, like, we're relaunching. JP is now a superhero. You get to pick anyone you want. Who would you pick?
I'd probably be some kind of mushroom man or...
Oh, so you're going to make one?
No, okay. Well, that was kind of a joke, but is Zorro in the Marvel universe?
I don't think so, but it's still...
Oh, Doctor Strange.
Oh, okay.
I like Doctor Strange. Yeah, that'd be cool as fuck, because I don't... Yeah.
A little mystical...
Oh, what am I saying, dude? Loki, duh.
Oh, okay. A little mischiefy boy.
Oh, yeah. Do you know how I like the anti-hero and the villains a lot, dude? Definitely, man. That's me.
Okay.
That'd be fun.
Yeah. That would... I could see you with some horns. I mean, you've worn cat ears on this
wait
pod.
Wait till later tonight, baby.
Nay. Oh, I have a hypothetical question for you.
All right, give it to me.
This one I hit the wife with earlier. If you in a relationship with a chick and you could only pick one car, you had to have like matching cars. Have you ever seen people that do that? Like the wife buys a Suburban, and then the husband's like, I really like this thing, and he goes and buys one too, and they have the exact same vehicle, but that's all they got. If you had to pick a matching vehicle, like we're gonna have two of these, those are the only vehicles we got, but they got to be like the same thing. They could be like different trim levels or packages or whatever. What would you pick to have two of?
Probably some big trucks.
Okay.
Yeah.
Make your chick go out there and scratch the wheels on some curbs. That
she can no longer go through the bank like little fucking...
just dragging the side.
She has to get off every time.
Yeah. No more fast food lines. She's breaking mirrors off Whataburger's drive-thru. Yep. They're like, oh, it's fucking Stephanie again.
Yeah, maybe, I mean... I don't know how you feel about Fords, but I'm a Texan, and I've had an F-150 before, and I loved it. And I have been in many F-250s and 350s, and I love the F-250s.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do like them.
I like this side. We get you some cowboy boots?
No.
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
No hat, but like...
Oh yeah, no hat. Yeah. With this, come on.
Yeah, with the good.
Can we get real? Yeah, come on, guy. All right.
Yeah.
What about you, man? Have you thought about this? Or?
So, I was thinking, and I was like, okay, so if you're only gonna have like one type of vehicle, and you're gonna have to be doing it for everything. You got to pick something that like is gonna be versatile.
Okay.
Like you can still haul shit with it. You can still. Pack a bunch of people into it.
Like the Logic, yeah.
So I said a 4Runner.
Okay. Pretty cool.
Like,
fuck yeah.
I could go and lift one, put it on tires, have like the cool like lifted 4Runner, and then she could just have like the nice chrome like limited. Where it's like got all the options and leather and all this kind of stuff.
I thought she would be like, oh yeah, a bunch of cup holders,
Yeah,
looks kind of like a minivan, whatever.
Yeah. A Chrysler Town and Country. 2, please.
I personally, my cousins did this. My uncle bought himself and his 3 sons all the same truck, same color, same everything about it.
Really?
Yeah, they were red F-250s.
Okay.
Yeah, and I thought it was corny as fuck, dude.
Single door?
No, they were huge, man.
The 4-door crew cab?
Yeah.
Yeah, say it is goofy. It's a goofy thing.
It's a goofy move, dude.
Yeah.
Like, you need to have your own personality,
wife.
like
buy your own shit.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like,
but yeah, say I think one of our neighbors.
That's like telling your wife what to eat.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I'll order for you. She'll have the salad and you know what I'm saying?
She'll have a ribeye too. Yeah. We need 2 of them. Cut hers in half. I'll take it.
It's a little weird, man.
Yeah.
Because the Dom thing. I'm in charge of a lot of things, but that's one thing I've never wanted to be in charge of. I was like, man, I don't fucking know what you want, lady. Just fucking order what you want.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
The food?
Yeah. Like, I don't want to...
You figure it out. I don't know if you want onion rings.
Anyways, go ahead.
Yeah, but no, there was a dude I knew through some guy or whatever that had a bunch of money, had some like farm ground and stuff, and he bought his wife an Escalade.
Ooh. That might be one you can double up on, though.
And then he had to borrow her Escalade, and he's like, "Oh, there's enough room for me to put all my farm shit in the back." So he used this Escalade as a farm truck, but he was like, "It's just comfy to ride in."
Fucking balling.
And I was like, "That's insane to just put muddy, dirty shit in the back of an Escalade, and everyone was like, yeah, the dude's just got a bunch of money, and he rode around his wife's for a while his truck was like broke or whatever, and he's like, I like this thing, so we went and just bought another one. And then I'm pretty sure one of our neighbors, they have 2 F-150s and 2, I think of like the Ford version of like the Silverado.
Wow, that 2 of each?
Yeah, so like I saw it the other day.
Oh, but they're a truck family.
I guess.
All 4 are trucks, right? Is that what you said?
Yes, they pretty well like the ones like the Suburban. I think it's the Expedition is Ford's version of like the Suburban is the Ford Expedition.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it's basically a truck frame with, the back is enclosed.
Oh, I thought you said F-150s and Silverados.
No, that was it's F-150. They have 2 F-150s and 2 Ford Excursions. Or Expeditions.
Expeditions, yeah.
So I'm like, you guys have so much money. Because they all look pretty new. And I'm like, you're not getting any of those for under 40 a piece. Because they all look 2020 or newer.
Damn.
So I'm like, you guys got fucking cash.
Yeah.
But yeah, it is a weird, corny thing. But I was thinking about it. I was like, well, you got to go and like make sure you like, because like right now I have the truck and my little car, and then the wife has her like 4-door sedan. So it's like that's the road trip vehicle. Gets good gas mileage, still has plenty of room.
That's kind of how I would like things, man.
Yeah.
I think I should have a big truck, and Chicky should have like a cool little like. If I was rich and stuff, like a Cadillac.
Oh, yeah.
Because I would also want to drive it every now and then.
Yeah, it's one of those you like hop in, you're like, yeah, it's the wife's car.
Yeah, whatever. No. It's my car, basically.
I'd pay for it.
So I'm in charge.
Yeah. Got the insurance covered.
I let her eat what she wants.
Yeah. We got liability on this thing.
Dude. I do have some health updates, man. About my foot.
Yep.
You guys know that I broke my foot around Christmas. I had to miss Christmas. I spent many days, 2-3 days, just crawling to the fucking bathroom like a goddamn rat, dude. Like a fucking animal.
There's something very like it's something kind of funny about that.
What's up?
Just like the overarching idea of like thinking about you being like, I got a shit, just all on all fours. Like it sucks you were hurt, but it's just a funny idea to make light of a bad situation.
I'll invite you over next time. Man.
You on just like, got it. JP's got to poop. Off he goes. But yeah. So how's it been going? They get it.
So the update is, man, I went to the nurse and I found out. I went to the doctor today.
Yeah.
I found out I'm bisexual.
Wow.
Yeah. A male. I couldn't fucking hold it. I couldn't fucking hold it anymore.
We have our clip for the week. Just rainbows explode.
All right. No, but okay, look. I got my foot touched by a male nurse, dude.
Yeah.
And it didn't feel right. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to ask you,
has
this ever happened to you?
A feather or something? Or he's like, could you?
Yeah, no, it's because, he tried to tickle me a little bit with his tongue, you know what I mean? Yeah, getting between the little piggies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, we got to clean these dogs out.
He was like, well, you can keep your sock on if you want, but I'd prefer you didn't.
Ooh.
So
they give you that kind of.
He got under the sock. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, getting under the sock while the sock is on, insane. Let me take my sock off.
Oh, so you would like this?
I'm not saying I'd like, but I wouldn't want him to.
You sound like you're signing up for it, dude.
Shoving his hand in with my. Like if he's gonna touch my barefoot anyways, I'd rather take the sock off. Especially your high ass fucking socks. Right. You gotta be elbow deep in your goddamn sock to examine your foot. He's like, let me just. Oh, there we go. All right, yep. Like that seems way too intimate. So let the dogs breathe.
Where do you land on this, man? Have you been touched by a male nurse before, Eric? Let's open up about this. Do you have any trauma that we need to open up about?
Well, Dave Borowski story coming up. It's in the woods. They're still wearing scrubs.
But you know what I'm saying, man? Okay, look. Did you play sports? Did you have to get a physical? A doctor grabbed your balls and made you cough?
I think it was.
Was that a dude or a chick? Or
I had both. But like by the time I was in high school, we had it was a doctor that did it. It was like our like family doc where you said nurse. There's a difference. Fucking 4 more years of school in that, dude.
Yeah, no, it's a family tailor.
Yeah,
they just came over, cupped him a little.
Yeah, he's like
the guy pumps gas.
Yeah. But yeah, so I mean, I think like by the time I was in high school, the only time I ever like have actually had him do the like turn your head and cough thing, was whenever I was still in like middle school sports, and they did it and they're like, oh, okay, like it's gonna be kind of weird, man, but it's all good. And I was like, we don't have to talk about it. Like I know what I'm signing up for. But then all throughout high school, every time I went in, they were always just like, lift your leg, like, you know, like do all this kind of stuff. And they're like, if you had a hernia, you couldn't do that. And then whenever I was in college, I had to get a physical to get my like state DOT, which is like commercial driver's license. You have to take a physical test also. And she did the same thing. She's like, raise your legs up, like.
So she could look at your balls?
No, she like fully clothed. She was just like.
Just to see if you had that range of
motion. And she was like, hey, there's nothing wrong. You're not feeling any pain from doing all of this. You clearly don't have a hernia. She's like, if it'll make you feel better, I will check. She's like, but you wouldn't be able to do this. And I go, I'm good.
Oh.
Like,
I would have said, like, I'd really feel better if you got in there, lady.
Hell no, dude. Doctor's offices are so cold.
Not for me.
JP brings a heater in. So he's got full sag on them things.
No, man, they're warming me up, dude. They're touching my feet, you know what I mean?
Yeah, so you're getting the full treatment, dude. He's elbow deep in your sock. He's like, let me check for a hernia just in case. Seems like a guy that might get upsold on a prostate exam.
Oh my god. Okay, real quick though, dude. Like the physical, getting my balls like held by a doctor, deterred me from doing sports.
Really?
In school, I was so afraid of it.
Really?
I was too afraid of it. I was like, no fucking way, absolutely not. This is out of the question, Mom. You're fucking nuts, lady.
Did you have it like once and then you're like...
No, I never got it like...
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, you could have been a D1 athlete.
I know. If
it wasn't for the ball touching.
Yeah, just leave my balls alone,
people.
All right, come on.
I'm not gonna... Well, you know the like physical exam they gotta do for the military, right?
What's that?
They make you they stare at your asshole.
Oh, that could be...
In MEPS. So it's like I think it's before you even go to basic training. They have you like come in and they do like a physical exam. And part of it is you have to bend over, spread your butt cheeks, and then some old dude comes over and looks at your asshole and goes, yep, you're good.
What the fuck?
I've never heard anyone explain what it's for.
Well, at least they're not touching me.
I mean, they might be.
Oh,
that might be the part they're leaving out.
Oh, shit.
Might be a little dip test. Militaries don't ask, don't tell for a while. They might have been like, I put a thumb in this guy's ass and he got hard. No deal.
Yeah. That's what my friend asked me, man, when I told him about my bisexuality because of this male nurse. He was like, what? Yeah. Like, pop a boner? I was like, well... mid-staff, maybe, you know what I mean? It was new. It was new to me.
There was a vein.
Yeah, and...
It wasn't hard, but, like, there was veins.
I mean, he took me to dinner.
Yeah.
And then
Stared into your eyes.
to dinner. You know what I'm saying?
Then
he ate my ass.
Then you guys had dinner at the same time. 69! Yeah! I think we're not able to make a kid show.
Yeah, I think. Dude, I was about to fucking say that.
I think we're completely inept at being.
This is a good lesson for kids, man. If you don't feel comfortable with a male nurse, I think we should be able to ask for like a female nurse, because I do like female doctors. I've always had female doctors, and I honestly, dude, I feel like women are good at like caring, and they're like more like motherly,
more
and
nurturing,
loving, and that kind of thing. So I've always trusted like women, like family doctors. However, if I'm gonna have surgery, if you're gonna be putting your fingers in me, you better be a man.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
You want an Indian guy, right?
Yeah, I'm taking it.
Yeah.
Why? They have small fingers or something? Or?
No, I'm just saying because like they're usually the smartest,
the best doctors.
Yeah, they're usually the best. If I can pronounce your last name, you ain't doing surgery on me, bro. I ain't having a John Smith fucking.
I'll take a Jewish surgeon, bro.
Is Smith German or Jewish?
No.
Oh.
This is Dr. Greenspan here.
Yeah. Mr. Shafir will be in any minute. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will say, part of the thing that worries me about, I don't know, I'm sure you've experienced this also as you've like, gotten older, seen people like choose career paths and stuff. Mm-hmm. The people that you know from like your youth that now have like very like good professional jobs, and you're like, man, I always held those people in much higher regard, but I know you're a dirtbag. So it like taints your viewing on the career itself. You know what I'm talking about?
Sure.
Like, you used to be like, nurses are like these like smart, caring women, and then you find out you're like, oh, they were just sluts.
Is that how you think? Dude, people are people, baby. People are sluts. People were bad. People are terrible. People were degenerates. People are doctors. People were teachers. People are nurses.
Okay, but this... Never mind. I'm going to stop.
No, did you have something? You're cooking. You're cooking, bro.
You've never... You don't have this at all? You don't have any, like... How the fuck is that guy now a heart surgeon?
A heart surgeon? I don't know any fucking heart surgeons, bro.
Oh, well, me neither. I was hoping you would fucking pull some from your past. Like, fuck it, yeah, Pedro, dude. That guy was fucking nuts. Guy did ketamine in my living room.
Yeah, speaking of... No, just kidding.
Yeah, what do you think most... Do you have, like, a thing that you're like, oh, the majority of people I, like, grew up with... Well, you had a pretty big high school, though, didn't you?
My graduating class was 117 people. But
okay, that's not too bad then. So you probably knew most of them, kind of.
Oh, yeah.
Like, might not have been fucking best friend, but you, like, knew who everyone was.
Yeah.
Is there any of, like, is there, like a certain career path you feel like most of them went down?
Yeah, I went to an engineering school, remember? Like, it was a magnet school, so... The valedictorian and like all the higher ranked people were engineers. Yeah,
they all work for Elon now because he has 17 different companies. Boring, SpaceX, Tesla.
Boring? You didn't enjoy it, or?
Put it.
Elon, come on the show, baby.
Bring your big autistic ass here. I want to give you my heart. No, but I feel like most of the chicks from my school, I feel like, are either teachers or nurses now.
Oh, okay.
Like, I feel like that's like the career that everyone was like.
Oh, so you're thinking more like, oh, so these people are all stand-up citizens now, but,
But they're not.
Back in the day, you know what I mean, when they were flashing the fucking 87-year-olds at the fucking Piggly Wiggly.
Yeah, exactly. You're like...
But baby, that's life, man. When we're young, let's fucking get it. I'm 41, I'm still getting it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like...
Yeah, but you do this. Fucking...
Do what?
podcasting and fucking production. And, like, I don't expect you to be fucking, like, I don't know, reading the Bible or something every night. Like, the people teaching America's youth, I feel like...
so I'm in a career where I can be a degenerate. Is that what you're saying a little bit?
Kinda, yeah.
Potato.
Like, that's the way I feel about myself, too. I'm like, I was a fucking mechanic, and now I'm a comedian. Fucking, that's degenerate activities. Fucking, these are dirtbag things. Fucking, all the dudes I know, like, working construction, I'm like, yeah. Fucking, you should have a drinking problem. But fucking, I don't... Whenever someone's like, I'm going to design a rocket, I go, what? Fucking you? I always thought you were kind of dumb. I know a dude that I think he's like an architect now.
Damn.
I'm like, what? How'd that happen? Fucking, what are we talking about?
Yeah. You were doing acid off my sister's ass in ninth grade.
Yeah. You didn't know. I'm going to stop.
Yeah, looks like we got 3 minutes left, man. You got any parting words you'd like to make tonight, man?
I mean, America's back.
America's back?
America's back, dude.
What makes you say that?
Fucking
5,000 books, baby?
Yeah.
You read that? Okay,
yeah.
I have some ideas. Okay.
Yeah.
We pool our money together, we go to Vegas, we film everything, and we put it all on red. Roulette table. I mean, I'm pretty sure Trump's gonna like get black taken off the roulette tables by then. Anyways, you know.
It's only red. It's only red.
Red and orange. That's what he said.
Blue's gay.
Can't do blue. Yeah.
He put it on blue. I said, "What a liberal." All right.
Are you in, bro?
I was thinking like studio stuff, but all right, yeah. No.
Don't be gay, man. Come on, we have a little fun. We can double up here, dog.
Yeah, we can triple down. Bet my mortgage on this roulette roll.
Yeah, dog. I think it'd be fun as fuck, dude. And if we're monetized, we might be able to make some money off of it anyways. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
You know, just something to think about.
Yeah, so Poppy Elon, send us that fucking cash. Like, also, America just crushed Canada in hockey. Back to back. Eat shit, you fucking snowbirds. Fucking...
You fucking snowbacks.
Trump was at the Super Bowl and the fucking Daytona 500.
Damn it.
He ran the first lap on the fucking NASCAR race. They paced the track in the fucking presidential limousine. That's awesome.
Holy shit.
I'm like, America's fucking back, dude. This is legit.
No way, man. That's no way. Get ready to turn left.
But yeah, I don't know. Closing messages. America's back. That's sweet.
America's back.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I guess mine is... Being bisexual ain't that bad, you know?
I can't wait to explore
right, kids?
Your bisexuality on this podcast.
Sure.
All the fun adventures you'll go down. I look forward to being a brother to your gayness.
You're gonna respect my lifestyle, dog?
I will.
Potato.
I'm gonna tell everybody like I can't be homophobic. I got a gay friend. I got a half gay friend. My Mexican friend's half gay.
I got a Mexican friend. He looks white sometimes. He's half gay. He's all fucked up, man. I don't fucking get him.
It's all over the board. Fucking in Trump's America? Wild.
And on that note, we should wrap this.
You got anything to plug? Tell the people about?
Sure, man. Just like and subscribe here. We fucking love you. JP with the good hair on the gram for all the projects. And I'm also going to be headlining this Friday at Pluckers. I'm going to be eating 40 wings, 4 cheese logs. You know, just to put away all the chatter, all the rumors that I can't fucking eat 40 wings. Fuck you, all right?
That's a good point.
Tickets are only $40. Get them early. We're selling out.
$40, 40 wings. 40 women, 40 blowjobs for a 40-year-old.
Yeah, but that's it. I love you guys. I love you so much.
Hell yeah. Eric Biggs Comedy on Instagram. Follow me there. Of course, subscribe to this podcast. Check out the podcast with Matt Butteri. He's been on the podcast before. Great guy. And then I'm on the road a little bit this year. Come out and check out those shows. If this hasn't came out already, we have March 29th. I'm going to be in Golden, Colorado with the Dad Bod Comedy Tour. We hopefully have some more shows coming up out on the road. Come check us out. Love you guys. And of course, cheers to birthday boys.
Cheers, baby.
See you guys.